Good evening, and welcome to Viking Stadium for the first conference game of the season. San Francisco City College comes into the game with a 3-2 record, and your DVC Vikings come into the game with a 4-1 record while boasting a 4-game win streak. It is a rainy night at the stadium and a wonderful night for junior college football. San Francisco City College has won the toss and deferred to the second half. DVC will receive the kick. Set to kick for San Francisco City College is number 48, Corey Dunn. Set deep for the Vikings, number 3, Miles Harrison, and number 5, Shane Morris. The kick is off to start this game. Miles Harrison receives the kick, dances around and is pushed out about the 40-yard line for a nice return from Miles Harrison. DVC set to start this game with good field position. Number 12, Jaden Brizantine coming out with number 7, Desmond Nisby to his left. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Brizantine drops back, slings it out to his left side. Nisby has a lot of room to run and is shoved out for about a 13-yard gain. First down. That first down will give the Vikes a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line of San Francisco City. Man coverage on the outside, handoff up the middle, number 7, Desmond Nisby for a short gain. But we have a flag on the field. Should be unsportsmanlike on DVC. No gain on that last rush by Nisby. The last penalty on the field was an unsportsmanlike conduct on DVC. Dead ball foul will push them back 15 yards. That'll be a 2nd and 25. Ball is now placed at the 41. Man in motion to the right. Brizantine sees a man deep, slings it downfield, and the pass is caught for a good gain near the first down marker. That'll be a first down That'll be a first down to the 35 of San Francisco City.
Picking up those 25 yards and more. Spot is at the 35 for the 1st and 10.
Handoff up the middle goes nowhere for DVC. Loss about a half a yard on the last rush. Bring up a second and about 10.
Helping to make that stop. No gain on the play. In fact, loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Substitution made by the defense. Brizendine fix the handoff up the middle and just throws it out of bounds.
Second down pass goes out of bounds.
Good coverage downfield by the Rams. And pressure from the outside caused the throwaway. That'll bring up a 3rd and about 10. 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Brizendine fakes the handoff at the middle. The pass is tipped before the line of scrimmage and incomplete.
Getting his hands on the ball was number 42, Trey Randall, breaking up that pass.
That incompletion will force DVC to punt.
In is 49, Patrick Holtz.
Number 49, Patrick Holtz, set to punt away. Kick bounces around the 15. Touched and downed near the 20 at the 23. And that's where the Rams will start their first possession.
City ball, 1st and 10. Spot is at the 23 for the Rams.
Quick handoff up the middle for the Rams.
Ball was given to number 13, Amande Modise.
Number 13, Namane Modise with the carry and bouncing it outside for a first down gain. There is a flag on the field. That last penalty is a hold on the offense, push them back.
Penalty pushes the ball back to the 17. Still 1st down.
The ball will be pushed back to the 17-yard line. Be about a 1st and 17 for the offense. DVC stacking the line. False start.
Flags at the snap.
We'll push back the Rams another 5 yards.
Ball placed at the 12.
The ball will be push back to the 12-yard line. Will bring up a 1st and 22 for the Rams. Quick handoff up the middle is stuffed quickly for a loss on the play. Last tackle was made by 44 Dylan Guilfoy. Bring up about a 2nd and 22.
Dylan Guilfoy, number 44, number 2 in the state in sacks.
5 wide set for the Rams. Man in motion. And we have another penalty flag on the field.
No delay game, timeout called, San Francisco. No delay. Timeout number 1.
There was no penalty on that last play. There was a timeout taken before the delay of game penalty. First time out of the game with 10:52 remaining in the first. So this would be 5 wide. Empty set for the Rams on this 2nd down and 22. Kohler slings it out deep. No one in sight, and the pass falls incomplete by number 5, Lavelle McCullers. That incomplete pass will bring up a 3rd and long for the offense. Empty set again for the Rams. 5 out wide. Kohlers drops back. Slings it to his right, just over the head of the intended receiver, which will bring up a 4th down for the Rams.
4th down for the Rams. With punting duties, number 48, Corey Dunn. There is a penalty flag.
Penalty flag on that last play as the punt is kicked out at about the 35-yard line.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. 5 in the backfield. Replay 4th down.
Illegal formation was the last penalty on the field. That'll push the the Rams back 5 yards and force them to retry the punt.
Flag is dead.
Corey Dunn set the kick from his own end zone. Heavy rush by DVC. The ball is kicked away, bounces around, fielded about the 45. Marquise makes a couple men miss and is pushed out at about the 46-yard line.
Helping to make the tackle, number 32, Josh Cyril. Return was by Marquise Davenport. Ball is in Ram territory. Second offensive series for DVC.
DVC will begin their second possession of the game in Rams territory with a 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Brizendine back out at quarterback for the Vikes. Excellent run up the middle for number 7, Desmond Nisby, for the first down gain. Ball will be placed at the 34.
1st and 10. Ball moves to the 34.
Another handoff up the middle. Goes for about a gain of 3 or 2 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 6.
Ball at the 31.
Ball placed at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Vikes. The halfback in on this play is number 3, Miles Harrison. Pass thrown and incomplete, intended for number 3, Miles Harrison.
3rd and 7.
Bring up a 3rd and 7. With the big 3rd down looming, DVC calls their first timeout of the game with 9:09 remaining in the first.
Time out of the
big third down play for the Vikes after punting on their last drive. Empty set. Brizendine throws it out right. Just out of the reach of number 18, Marquise Sorrell. 4th down for the Vikes from the 31. DVC will attempt the field goal. That'll be a 48-yard field goal. Penalty flag thrown.
False start. DVC offset.
False start on DVC will force their field goal unit off, and out comes the punt unit.
DVC switches its field goal unit to its punting unit. 49, Patrick Holst.
Number 49, Patrick Holst, set to punt. The kick is up and back through the end zone for a touchback.
Punt goes into the end zone, touchback.
The Rams will begin their
First and 10
second
coming up for
possession from the 25-yard line. Correction, from the 20-yard line. Kohler's back out at quarterback for the Rams. Hands the ball off up the middle. It's number 13, Damane Modise.
He's led by number 10, Marcus De La Pina.
Short gain of about 2. Correction, 3. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Kohler's making calls to his line. Drops back to pass. Pump fakes. Sneaks up the middle. He's got a lot of room to the run. Not sure if anyone will catch him. And they don't. Touchdown, Rams. A long rush of about 78 yards for the touchdown.
77 yards.
That'll make the score 6-0 San Francisco City.
Extra point conversion from number 47, Leonardo Otis is good.
The
City
extra
College of San Francisco
point is good.
calls first blood. They lead 7-0.
And SF City leads 7-0 with 8:05 remaining in the first. DVC hoping to have a better drive on this possession after punting on their first two. Set deep again.
Number 48, Corey
This is
Dunn,
number
kickoff.
5, Shane Morris, and number 3, Miles Harrison.
Is number 3. 5 belongs to Shane
Number
Morris. They're the two
48,
lead men for the Vikes.
Corey Dunn, set to kick for the Rams. Kick is a low, short one, landing at about the 10. Not a ton of room to run, but Miles Harrison makes a couple men miss.
Return by number 3,
Tackled and
Miles
brought
Harrison.
down at the 26-yard line.
Antoine Christie.
Return of about 16.
First and 10 for the green and white.
Correction, that ball will be placed at the 29-yard line. Return of about 19.
28, 29. Snap will come from the 29.
First and 10 for the Vikes. Brizendine fakes the handoff, fires over the middle.
First down passes.
Too high for number 18, Marquise Sorrell. The pass falls incomplete and will bring up a 2nd and 10. Out wide for the Vikes. Brizendine with not a ton of time still gets the ball out, and the pass is caught by number 7, Desmond Nisby. He is tackled after about a gain of 9, which will bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Vikes.
Randall Lowry snap will come from the 38-yard line. 3rd and 1.
Flag on the play. A penalty was on the defense, offside. First down for the Vikes.
First down for DVC.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from about the 43. 3 out wide, strong right. Man in motion for the Vikes, number 8, Christian Fuka. Handoff up the middle is stuffed for a loss of 3. Nisby with nowhere to run on that play, which will bring up a 2nd and 13.
He's number 90. Loss of a couple. 2nd and 12.
Set out wide right, 2 wide left. Quick pass to number 18, Marquise Sorrell, or a short gain of about 3 or 4. That'll bring up a 3rd and 9.
About a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 8.
Man in motion for the Vikes. Brizendine rolls out right, finds a man open. Pass is caught by number 8, Christian Fuka. That will not be a first down pickup and will bring up 4th down and force DVC to punt for the 3rd straight possession.
Pass short of the first down, 4th down for the Vikes. Going deep.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We are back up.
Scoring down to punt.
SF City didn't go very far on that last possession, and they're forced to punt. Ooh, kick is almost blocked. Bounces out. Davenport picks it up, runs backwards, and he is down at the 25 That ball was touched by a City player.
Should be, but it's going to be down here. It was down. Yeah, the guy kicked it, so it's going to be down.
City College of San Francisco player kicked the ball before Davenport got it.
45-yard line by 63, first down, 45.
Illegal touching on the kicking team, and the ball will be placed at the 45. That is where the Vikings will start their 4th possession of the game.
40, and then illegal touches. He kicked it.
DVC looking to put some points on the board after punting the first 3 possessions. Pistol formation, strong left. Number 20, Devin Hope in motion. Toss out right. Will lose 1 on the rush. That'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
The line of scrimmage. Chaz breaks 44, leading the charge against him. Loss on the play. 2nd and 11 at the 44.
I do, but I just didn't see the other one, so I go back and forth. Right. If I see one, I see 2 or 3 others.
No, yeah. You go with what you can see.
Yeah. No, but if I see a chance to do 2, I will do 2.
No, I'm just noticing.
Empty set. Swings the ball over the middle. One-handed catch by number 89, Ryan Anderson. That nice pickup will bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Vikes at the 50-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play, 3rd and 5.
Man in motion again for the Vikes to the left-hand side. Penalty on the play.
False start, 56 offense, 5 yards.
False start against DVC. We'll push them back 5. Bring up a 3rd and 10.
The center moved the ball.
Minus 5 yards makes it 3rd.
Fuka in motion again. Byzantine with heavy pressure. Screen pass out to the right. Miles Harrison makes a man miss. Has some open space and is tackled at about the 37-yard line for a nice gain for the Vikings. That first down screen pass will put the ball at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Vikes.
Ball sits at the 38-yard line of City.
Man in motion. Handoff up the middle to Miles Harrison with room to run. Good blocking downfield. And he is tackled at about the 10-yard line. But there is a flag on the play.
Deontay Fortenberry, number 24 with the stop, penalty flag.
DeAndre Fortenberry with the stop on that last play. That penalty flag was thrown after the play.
2 fouls on the offense. Holden, number 89 was declined. Holden, number 72 was accepted. 3rd down,
There were 2 holding penalties on DVC on that last play, which will push them back 10 and bring up a 1st and 20.
1st and 20 now for DVC, 48-yard line of City.
Empty set for the Vikes. Heavy pressure again. Pass is thrown. Incomplete. Over the middle.
Was 89, Ryan Anderson.
Intended for number 89, Ryan Anderson. Bring up a 2nd and 20. Wide left. Pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter.
Intended for 18, Marquise Sorrell. End of the first quarter finds City College of San Francisco leading DVC 7-0.
At the end of the first, the score is San Francisco City 7, DVC 0. When we come back, it'll be a 2nd and 20 for DVC. First play of the second quarter for the Vikes is a 3rd and 20. Brissentine slings it out to his right. The pass falls incomplete. That will force DVC to punt.
Pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th down for the Vikes.
DVC having a tough time to move it much farther than the 50 tonight, as they punt the ball for the 4th time in the row. Ball's a good punt and just makes it to the end zone for a DVC player. Can grab it. That will force a touchback.
City College, they'll have it 1st and 10.
And the San Francisco City will have a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Strong left. Handoff up the middle for the
Handoff
Rams.
goes to Demonde
Goes
Mortise.
for about 5.
11 and 44.
Credit number 11, Darren Bowles, along with number 44, Dylan Guilfoy with the tackle. Gain of about 5, 2nd and 5.
After the 5-yard rush, there was a penalty flag on the field. Should be a false start, and it is on the offense. Push them back 5 and bring up a 2nd and 10.
And 10.
doesn't see anyone open downfield. Elects to the run and is dropped after about a gain of 3. There's a penalty flag on the field. That last penalty will be illegal, hands to the face. And the ball will be moved to the 39-yard line for a 1st and 10 for the Rams. Handoff up the middle for the Rams. Short gain by Namande Modise. Met by number 2, Corey Lamberts for the stop. Gain of a yard will bring up 2nd and 9 for the Rams.
Not much for number 5, McCullers.
No gain on the rush by McCullers. Will bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Rams.
Third and 9.
McCullers rolls out right. Heavy pressure forces him to throw it away. And will force the Rams to bring out their punt unit.
Incoming is number 15, Marquise Davenport. Corey Dunn.
Set to receive the kick by number 48, Corey Dunn, is number 15, Marquise Davenport, who is alone at his own 20-yard line. Low snap. The kick is up. Davenport elects to let it bounce. And the ball is picked up at the 10-yard line, and that is where DVC will begin their 5th possession of the ball game.
Ball placed on the 10-yard line.
Man in motion, empty set for the Vikes. Quick drop from Brizendine. Slings it out to his right on a quick slant route. Pass is complete for a gain of about 7 or 8 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 2.
In on the tackle, number 23, Vince Camp.
This ball's a 17.
Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
Heavy pressure up the middle. That run play is sniffed out by the Rams for a loss of about 3. And will bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Vikes. quick pass by Brizendine out to the left is incomplete, intended for number 8, Christian Fuka. This will bring up another 4th down for the Vikes and will force them to punt for the 5th straight possession.
Going near the 50. Patrick Holston.
Kick is a low line drive, bouncing about the 45-yard line. The ball is picked up and down at the 49-yard line. The Rams will start with good field position in DVC territory. Empty set for the Rams. 5 out wide. There's 7 in motion for the Rams. Acts as another blocker on the play. Coolidge rolls out to his right, slings over the middle, low pass, caught by number 15,
With number 15,
Chick
Chick
Nasirum.
That's a Ram first down.
Coolidge with another empty set look for the Rams. Brings a man in motion, same formation as last play. Coolidge drops back, heavy pressure from his backside, and he is dropped down and sacked by number 55, V.A. Velasti.
55, Billy Velasti. Big loss on the play. Ball goes back to the 46.
That'll push the Rams back about 10 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 20.
2nd and 19. Good eye, Amy.
Empty set yet again. Coolidge drops back, a little more time. Slings the ball, and the pass is incomplete.
2nd down pass is
Intended once again for Chick Nasirum.
Shaw. 3rd and 19.
Correction, number 16, Kevin Shaw, was the intended receiver on that last play. Force a 3rd and 20 for the Rams. Coolidge with an empty set, rolls to his right, surveys the field, runs it up the middle for a nice gain, past the 1st down marker to the 20-yard line.
Another good run by number 5, Lavelle McCullers.
With that rush, he is over 100 yards rushing for the game.
Ryan Payne, number 9, with the tackle. 21. Yep. Snap will come from the 21.
The Rams threatening once again with 9:10 remaining in the first half. Empty look. Blitz by DVC, leaves a man open in the end zone. The pass is caught for a touchdown to number 16, Kevin Shaw. We have a penalty flag on the field. The score is 13-0 SF City. unsportsmanlike penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The touchdown is good. About a 20-yard TD pass from McCullers to Shaw. The kick is up and good. The new score now is the Rams 14, the Vikings 0, with 8:48 remaining in the first half. Corey Dunn set the kick from his 20-yard line. Low line drive, fielded about the 30. With room to run, Miles Harrison bounces it to the outside and is pushed out at the 49-yard line in Rams territory. Good field position to start this drive for DVC. 1st and 10 from the 49. Number 20 in motion to the right. Handoff up the middle for a good gain. Miles Harrison with the rush on the last play.
Gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
That last rush went for 8. Bring up a 2nd and 2. Man in motion again. Pass complete to number 3, Miles Harrison. Tackled at about the 36. First down play for the Vikes.
32 with the tackle. First down at the 36.
Strong left, man in motion, handoff up the middle, and the ball is loose and falling on. I believe San Francisco City has recovered the ball. That will be a change of possession. SF City has recovered.
First and 10 Rams.
Getting their new possession from the 37.
I want to say it was 45 at that, but I'm not sure. With the punch in, but I didn't get the chance to see the number of 55.
QB draw up the middle. McCullers has a lot of room to run, makes a guy miss, and dives at about the 39-yard line.
First down in Vike territory. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line. First down.
Empty set, 5 out wide, man in motion. Kohlers, another QB draw, finds room to the left-hand side and is tackled after about an 8-yard gain. Bring up a 2nd and 2. Lavelle McCullers running the ball very well against this Viking offense.
About 8 on the play, 2nd and 2.
Pistol formation, handoff the right-hand side. Penalty flags on the field.
Carries the ball. Ryan Payne, 9 with the stop.
Drop one. You can take it from at least.
With 2 penalties on the last play, a hold on the offense and a chop block on the offense. That'll push the ball back 10 yards and will be placed at the 46-yard line. 2nd and about 17 for the Rams. Empty set, 5 out wide. Almost everyone on the line of scrimmage for the Vikes defense. Pressure up the middle, untouched, slings it out to his left. The pass falls incomplete. Tight coverage.
Kevin Shaw, 16, the intended receiver.
That incompletion will bring up a 3rd and very long for the Rams.
3rd and 17.
Kohlers dropping back to pass. Slings it over the middle. Caught by number 11, Aesop Winston.
Marcus De La Pena, number 10, is right there. 4th and about 9. Here come the Rams.
Fourth and 9, and the Rams elect to go for it. 5 out wide. Quarterback decides to do a punt of his own, and it doesn't go much farther than the line of scrimmage. A punt for about 1 yard. This will set up the Vikes with good field position. DVC possession will begin from the 38-yard line in their own territory. Brizendine out once again, looking to put some points on the board for the Vikes. Four out wide, halfback to his left. Brizendine makes the call, drops back the pass, finds a man open in the middle. Miles Harrison attempts the one-handed catch.
Jaden Brisendine's first
And
down
the pass
pass is
falls
incomplete.
incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Chance Kalua with the breakup. 2nd and 10.
Strong right. Trips to the left. Brizendine fires over the middle. The pass is dropped and incomplete. There is a penalty on that last play. That last penalty is a hold on the offense. Push them back 10 yards and make this a 2nd and 20 try for the Vikes.
Penalty pushes the ball back to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 20 for the Vikes.
It's the worst game that they played this season.
Man in motion to the left-hand side. Brizendine drops back to pass, has a little bit of time, slings it over to his right for a screen. Pass is broken up and incomplete.
From number 23, Vince Camp of the
Intended
Rams,
for number
completing
20,
on that pass
Hope.
play.
Number 23, Vince Camp with the breakup.
3rd and 20 coming up.
3rd and 20 for the Vikes with 4:22 remaining in the first half. Vikes needing a big play right here to pick up the first down and possibly put some points on the board. Good pocket for Brizendine. The pass is thrown, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 4th down coming up for DVC.
4th down coming up for DVC.
Intended receiver was 89, Ryan Anderson.
After this punt, the Rams should have about 4 minutes to move the ball downfield.
For the Vikes.
Return man set at about the 45. The kick is up. He elects to let it bounce. The ball rolls down to about the 33-yard line.
Ball rolls out to near the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for City College at 4:04 here in the 2nd.
After the good run by number 13, Damane Modise, penalty flag was thrown. offsetting dead ball fouls. Personal foul on DVC and unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rams. Those penalties will offset.
Okay, so you're saying personal foul.
Ball will be placed at the 45, first and 10.
45-yard line.
The only reason why you got
The slow moving chain gang holding the game up
they can go back and send it.
with 3:45 remaining in the first half.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
7 with a personal officer.
Pistol set.
7 DVC, 6
Kohler's hands the ball off right. Plenty of room to run. He is dragged out at around the 40. We have more penalty flags on the field. Players jawing back and forth. Penalty on that last play will be on DVC. It'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Said 2.
I thought he said 2 as well.
15-yard assessment, pushes the ball up. 27-yard line for the Rams. They've got the first down.
The Rams wanting to set up quick on this first down play. Pistol formation. Another handoff to the right-hand side.
5 stop.
Lorenzo Logwood, number 3, his first
Number
carry.
3, Lorenzo Logwood with his first carry of the game. Dropped at about the 20.
About a 7-yard
That'll
gain
bring
of
up a 2nd and 3 for the Rams.
I got you.
Second team at the 12 that play was a rush by 13.
Penalty flag before the snap is a false start on the offense. That'll push them back 5.
That was the 2 personal foul.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 3 turns into 2nd and 8 on the penalty. Ball right at the 25.
After this play, that's when 2 had the personal foul.
Oh, number 2.
Lavelle McCullers slings it out right to number 11, Aesop Winston, for the touchdown reception.
Number 11, Aesop Winston.
Excellent catch near the pylon. We'll bring the score to 20-0. City.
DVC 27.
Rams with the field goal attempt. We have another penalty flag thrown. False start on the the offense, push them back 5. They will attempt this kick with the ball placed at the 9-yard line.
Ball will be kicked from the, or snap from the 8-yard line.
Ball is at the
DVC 25.
okay.
5 to 11.
Good snap, good hold. The kick is up and good.
Leonardo
The
Otis
new
is
score
good.
now with a 2:20 remaining in the first half is San Francisco City 21, the Vikes 0. Short kick received at about the 20. Tackle then dropped at the 30-yard line.
He's met by 39.
39 tackle.
Take-yard return by Hope puts the ball on the 30-yard line for the Vikes.
First and 10 for the Vikes at the 30-yard line with 2:13 remaining in the second quarter. No surprise, DVC hands the ball off up the middle.
Desmond
Gain of
Biscuit,
about
number
5.
7, gets the call. 98, Tavita Fahoko making the tackle.
A short gain. Gain of
6
about
on the play.
6. Bring up a second and 4. Four out wide for the Vikes. Single halfback set. Fakes the handoff up the middle. Throws it out to his right. The pass is incomplete.
Second down pass
There
is
are
incomplete.
penalty flags on the field.
Dylan Alls, 82, the intended receiver.
Personal foul, shot block, number 66 and 50 on the offense. 55.
Penalty on the field is a personal foul. Chop block on the offense. Should push them back 15 yards and bring up a second and about 20.
That'll make it. Bring it back to 21.
Ball will be placed at the 21-yard line for a second and 19 for the Vikes.
Second and 20 for DVC after the penalty.
I didn't count that.
Brizendine drops back to pass, has a little bit of time, slings it out to his right. Number 8, Christian Fuka, who is dropped down at the 25.
Christian Fuka.
Clock continues to run.
Quick tackle by number 17, Major Wilson.
Timeout, San Francisco, number 2.
SF City calls their second time out of the ballgame with 1:22 remaining in the first half.
Timeout taken.
Empty set for the Vikes, 4 out wide. Strong right. Marquis Sorrell with the catch at about the 40. Room to run. Open space. Is tackled near the 50-yard line at the 49. Correction, 48. First down, Vikes.
Camp 23 makes the tackle. Ball at the 48.
Clock still running. Just near a minute left. And DVC calls a timeout. That'll be their second timeout of the first half with 1:02 remaining. City in man coverage on this first down play. Brizendine drops back to pass. No time. And he is dropped, but there is a penalty flag on the field. Sack made by number 69, Maka Tamalu.
Yeah, I know. I'm not denying it. I'm saying
That penalty will be on the offense and will be declined. Bring up a second and about 21.
Ball goes back to the 39-yard line on the sack.
Ball pushed back to the 39.
Second and 22.
That's where DVC will resume this possession with 47 seconds. The clock is still running. 3 out wide right. Sorrell all alone on the left-hand side. A little stutter step. Throws the ball out to Miles Harrison, who runs out of bounds at the 45. Still in DVC territory.
Who takes the ball out of bounds. Umpire places it at the 45-yard line. Third and 13.
Third and 13 for the Vikes.
They have to go to that optometrist that you mentioned.
Brady 2 in motion. Fakes a handoff at the middle. Under heavy pressure. Slings it out. Pass is caught, but out of bounds. Incomplete. We'll bring up a 4th and 13
Intended for Marquis Sorrell.
with 26 seconds remaining.
Tamalu 69 with good pressure for the Rams. Deep for the Rams, number 11, Aesop Winston. Patrick Holston.
Set up to receive the punt is number 11, Aesop Winston. The kick is up, and it is a short one, landing at around the 30. Friendly bounce for the Rams. The ball rolls out at the 37. The Rams will have 16 seconds to either get in field goal range or score a touchdown. The score is Rams 21, Vikes 0.
Francisco leading DVC 21-0.
With the final play of the first half, the score is San Francisco City 21, DVC 0. We will be back shortly with the second half. DVC getting ready to kick to start the second half. There was a penalty at halftime
DVC will be kicking off.
against San Francisco City. It was an unsportsmanlike. So DVC will be kicking off from the 50-yard line.
Whatever it was coming up with the penalty. So say it would be normally
D55.
correct.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Manny Lopez to kick off, number 42.
Number 42, Manny Lopez, set to kick for the Vikes to start this second half.
Monty Modise, deep.
Just kick it out of the end zone. Don't mess with it.
Namani Modise, deep to receive. Ball flies through the back of the end zone. And the Rams will take over from the 25-yard line.
First and 10 for City College, their own 25-yard line. First play of the second half, ready to start.
The Kohlers back out at quarterback after he rushed for almost 150 yards in the first half.
Handoff went to number 13, penalty flag.
Penalty flag before the play. False start on the offense, push them back. It'll be a 1st and 15 from the 20-yard line.
First and 15 now.
Pistol formation for the Rams. Strong left. Handoff to the left side.
Fighting for yardage is number
Finally
13,
brought down
Monty
after a
Modise.
gain of 1, but there's a penalty flag on the
Penalty
field.
flag. Number 10, Marcus De La Pina with the tackle.
After the whistle, personal foul, number 30, throw the man to the ground, 15 yards, first down.
That penalty will be a personal foul on the defense.
10. And then 30 came in hand.
That'll give them a first down
First down
from
gained by City
the
College
35-yard line.
up to the 36. First and 10.
The stats do count because of the yard and the after run.
Handoff to the right side. A lot of room to run.
Big gain from
Number 13, Namani Modise with the good run. Pushed out at about the 41-yard line.
Shane Morris, but the ball is in Vike territory.
The ball will be placed in Vikings territory at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Snap from the 41.
Pistol formation. Another handoff to Namani Modise for a gain of 3.
30 and 8.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Touchdown rush by Modise, but there is a flag on the field.
Success for a personal foul.
Touchdown's good. Personal foul. Number 55 on the defense. Penalty be enforced on kickoff.
That personal foul on the defense will be declined.
Right.
That
swings
will
too much.
remain a touchdown for the Rams.
Score is good.
Personal foul on 55.
Yep.
Penalty before
Another
the snap.
penalty before the snap.
False start. 69.
Penalty will be a false start. Push the Rams back 5 yards.
PAT attempt will start from the 8-yard line.
Kick is up. Right down the middle. Field goal attempt is good.
Leonardo Otis.
The new score is San Francisco City 28, DVC 0, with 12:58 remaining in the third quarter. Corey Dunn, set to kick from the 50 after the penalty. Deep to receive, number 3, Miles Harrison. Number 5, Shane Morse. Ball received on the goal line. He elects to take it out. Room to run. Pushed out
Shane Morris
at around the 22-yard line.
Matt Fajita.
DVC set to begin this drive at the 21-yard line. First drive of the second half. Brizendine rolls out to his right, fires it. Pass is short and behind the receiver, incomplete.
Brizendine's first pass of the second half incomplete. Intended receiver was 18, Marquise Sorrell. Second and 10.
Brizendine rolling out to his right, fires the ball incomplete, intended for number 3, Miles Harrison. Third and 10 for the Vikes. third down territory for the Vikes. And another penalty flag. Should be a delay of game. That delay of game penalty will push them back 5 and bring up a 3rd and 15 for the Vikes. Rosendine drops back. It is thrown down and sacked on the play. We'll bring up a 4th down. The sack was made by Maka Tamalu, number 69.
4th down for the Vikes. Deep man at midfield is Eric Phillip, number 4 for the Rams.
Deep man for the Rams is Eric Phillip, standing around DVC 45. Runs up, catches it at the 40. His knee did touch, and he will be down.
1st and 10 for City.
City will start their possession from the 41-yard line. Excuse me, 39-yard line.
Football at the 39.
Timeout taken by DVC, their first of the second half, with 11:56 remaining in the third. Penalty flag on the play. Excuse me, before the snap.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Contact, number 76.
Penalty will be unsportsmanlike on the Rams. Push them back 15 yards and make this a 1st and 25.
1st and 25 at the 46.
Hand off to the left side, gains a good chunk of yardage back. He will be tackled in DVC territory at the 45.
45, Peter Moe.
That'll bring up about a 2nd and 16. 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15. Spot is the 46-yard line of the Vikes.
Hand off again up the middle, number 13. for a short gain of about 3.
Number 13, Namande Moduse.
Namani Modise with the carry.
Billy Velaste, 55, wraps him up.
Third and
11.
about 12 for the Vikes.
40 to the 41. Call timeout, City.
Timeout San Francisco, their first of the second half with 10:35 remaining in the third. Goalers drops back to pass, heavy pressure from Gilroy or Guilfoy. Ball is thrown out, short and incomplete. Bring up a 4th and about 12.
Jalen Jones, number 7, the intended receiver. In is 48, Corey Dunn. Marquise Sorrell, correction, Marquise Davenport is deep.
What's he at now? Kick is up. Bouncing and rolling out at about the 5. That is will DVC will start their possession. 1st and 10 from the 5. DVC to start this drive, pin back inside their 10. Handoff up the middle, stuffed quickly for a gain of about 2 or 3.
Trey Randall, 42, and 44, Traz Briggs making the tackle. Gain of 2. Gain of 3. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 for the Vikes. DVC just took their second timeout of the second half with 9:32 remaining. Berzendine dropping back to pass. Throws it behind the intended receiver and incomplete. Pass was intended for number 3, Miles Harrison.
Pass was intended for running back
Bring up
Miles
a
Harrison, number 3,
3rd and
incomplete.
7 attempt.
3rd and 7. Was it an afternoon game or an evening game? Oh, at City. Oh, shoot, I was thinking you guys went up there.
That's by
Empty set for the Vikes. Slings it out to his right. The pass is deflected and incomplete. This will force DVC to punt yet again.
Christine Fuka, number 8.
Punt is a short one, landing near the 40. Making a couple moves, splits the gap, and is slung down at about the 30. SF City in great field position and begin this drive from the 30 with a 1st and 10. Kohler setting the pistol. Another run, cut back to the outside.
Good yardage from number 13.
Namani Modise takes a big hit after a nice rush. Pushed out at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
From the 15.
Well, there's dominating right now because, I mean, no offense. These guys are on the field the whole time.
Same formation again for the Rams. And the same play, but to the left-hand side. Modise tries a stiff arm. Gains about 10. Gains about 5. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
Hauls him in.
Modise getting a much-needed rest on this next play.
2nd and 6. Sure looks like you got that game out of your system.
passing game, though, I don't know what's happened to it.
Heavy pressure by the Vikes amounts to nothing. Still finding a hole up the middle for a gain of almost 5, and will make it a 3rd and inches.
Number 3 carrying the ball. In there is 45 Peter Moa and 10 Marcus De La Pena. 3rd and 1. 6 or 7.
I'm saying 6. That's 3rd and 1. Pretty tall.
Ball at the 6. Ball at the 6.
Rams attempt to run up the gut with a lot of men in front of them, but stopped short.
Corey Lamberts is there, number 2, and 30 Brenton Allen.
That should bring up a 4th and inches.
No gain. Fourth down.
The Rams are electing to go for it. The Rams may be trying to hard count. McCullers takes the ball. Untouched around the left side for a touchdown.
Fifth touchdown of the year for number 5, Lavelle McCullers.
Short touchdown rush for Lavelle McCullers.
6 yards out.
Score for 6 from 6 yards out by McCullers.
The kick is up and good. The new score is 35 San Francisco and DVC with 0. And more penalty flags on the field. As coaches are yelling and screaming to get off the field. DVC has not found a way to stop this Rams rushing attack
Score
tonight.
6:24 remaining in the third. 35-0. City College of San Francisco over DVC.
Once you start doing that, brings out the
2 unsportsmanlike conduct fouls on DVC. Both will be enforced. Number 2 and number 55.
Both unsportsmanlike penalties will go against DVC. And will be assessed on the kickoff.
2 and 55.
He kicked the ball from the 35.
That last touchdown for the Rams was McCullers' 4th of the day. His second, he has 2 rushing and 2 passing.
That's just
So where are they going to start the fight?
at the DVC.
Yard line.
City College will be kicking off from the DVC 35-yard line. Unusual play to start a possession. You can expect this to go through the back of the end zone unless the Rams try an onside kick. like we expected, a touchback.
DVC
DVC will start this possession from the 25-yard line.
21 remaining in the third.
Definitely got a picture of that formation, though.
Yeah.
Feels like 6 hours and 21 minutes.
Can we just agree to like not stop the clock? Hey, we used to do that. We used to do running clocks when we were, in the heyday, but
They don't do that anymore.
when they started becoming
Brizendine drops on the pass, slings it out to his left to Desmond Nisby with space in front. Charging hard, knocking down a few Rams. First down catch for Desmond Nisby.
First down.
A little life still left in the DVC offense.
Number 6 and 32, Josh Cyril on the stop.
Ball will be placed at the 38-yard line.
Snap will be from the 38.
Hey, look where you're at, jackass. No, down here. This guy was running off on the line of plays.
Handoff to number 7
7 runs.
for a loss of 3 on the play.
Not much for number 7, Nesbitt Nisby.
No, 89.
Excuse me, a loss of 1 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
5 yards in front of the line of scrimmage.
That was 42 on the stop line.
42 and 32. Don't worry.
Trey Randall, 42, along with 32, Josh Cyril on that tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11.
Long 11.
Yardstick.
Yeah,
Yardstick went a little bit longer this time.
4 out wide. Number 3, Miles Harrison, a motion to the right. Slings it out to the left side. Number 18, Marcus Sorrell with the catch.
Catch and run by 18, Marquise Sorrell into Ram territory.
And he will be dragged down in Ram territory for a first down.
Camp 23, 24.
The chains will be moving very slowly like usual. Ball is placed at the 41-yard line in Ram territory, 1st and 10 for the Vikes.
Vikes from the 41 of the Rams.
It's actually the first time they've actually gotten a 3 and out in like 7 or 8 in a row.
Strong left, and Nisby is dropped for a loss of 1.
It's a man tackle.
Starting to look like the Three Stooges out there.
Desmond Nisby, number 7, the ball carrier. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12.
Devin Hope open the flat, catches the ball. Tries to hurdle a guy and does. Brought down after about a 10-yard gain. Will bring up about a 3rd and 1. Excellent catch and run for number 20, Devin Hope.
Let's call it 3rd and 2 after the 10-yard gain.
The line.
Penalty flag before the
Penalty will be on the defense. Offsides, 5-yard penalty, and an automatic first down for the Vikes. Keep those chains moving. Vikes. Handoff at the middle, spin move, and brought down after a gain of about 5.
Spin move into the line by number 7, Desmond Nisby.
Number 3. 42 with number 3 with the rush.
Number 3, Miles
Correction, number 3,
Harrison
Miles
with that last
Harrison
rush.
with the rush. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Ball thrown over the middle, no one in sight. Number 47, Anatol Schuyler with the reception.
Anatol Schuyler.
Brought down at about the
Is at the 23.
Ball's at the 7.
brought down at about the 7. First and goal for the Vikes.
First and goal, DVC, 7-yard line.
Rush up the middle by Miles Harrison. Keeps those legs moving and is brought down for no gain.
Miles Harrison, number 3.
Will bring up a second and goal from the 7-yard line. And there was a penalty on that last play, a hold on the offense. Push them back 10. It'll be second and goal from the 17. Excuse me, first and goal from the 17. Christian Fuka in motion to the right-hand side. He slings it out to him. Pass is caught and complete. Brought down at about the 16-yard line. Correction, 15-yard line.
Josh Cyril, 32, pushes him out of bounds.
Yes.
Brizendine drops back, slings it out to his left-hand side to Miles Harrison. No room to run, but finds a little space and is brought down at about the 8-yard line.
Taken out.
No, 3rd down.
Third and
Yes,
goal
yes.
from the 8.
Third and goal for the Vikes. Brizendine rolls out, heavy pressure, slings it, the pass is caught, and he is dragged out at about the 5. That will
Again from number 8.
force a 4th and goal for the Vikes.
Deontay Fortenberry takes him out of bounds. 4th down.
5-yard line.
The Vikes are electing to go for it on this 4th and goal from about the 5.
From the 5.
This ball should be thrown into the end zone. Should not be thrown short. Ball is high and intercepted. He elects to bring it out and is dropped at about the 10.
Interception number 24.
Change of
Deontay
possession.
Fortenberry.
And the Rams will take over at about the 16-yard line with 40 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. handoff to the right-hand side, cuts it back to the left, has some open space. McCullers decides to lay a block himself. Excellent run. And there is another penalty on the field.
Penalty flag.
Ball will be placed at the 46 in DVC territory. Number 80, the motion man for the Rams. Another handoff to the left-hand side
This time not much for 13.
for Nemane Modise. And that is the end of the third quarter with the score Rams 35, Vikes 0. We will be back shortly for the fourth and last quarter of the game. Players are back out on the field, ready to begin this fourth quarter. Motion man again is number 80. The snap is high and over the head of McCullers, who falls on it, making the smart play.
High snap pushes the ball back to the 34-yard line.
That ball will be placed at the 34-yard line.
Third and 28.
It'll be a 3rd and 28. Motion man again is number 80. And there's penalty is a delayed game on the offense. Push them back 5.
Ball placed on the 29-yard line.
The new spot for the ball is on the Rams 29-yard line, and we'll set up a 3rd and 33. Timeout, San Francisco City. DVC has accumulated almost 200 yards and penalties in this game.
Almost 300 yards of penalty.
Heavy pressure. And Kohler still finds an open space and an open man who makes a man miss, rolls and falls at about the 36-yard line in DVC territory. McCullers hands the ball off the middle of the 13, who is tackled down near the 10. DVC and Rams in the pistol. Strong right. Slings it to the end zone on a fade route. Runs right past the corner for a touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, City College of San Francisco.
Score is 41-0, San Francisco. The extra point attempt is good. And with 12:31 remaining in the game, SF City 42, DVC 0. Corey Dunn set to kick for the Rams. Kick is up, lands at the 10. Picked up by number 5, Shane Morris, who bounces out to the left side. With good speed, he is pushed out at the 38 in DVC territory. Empty set for the Vikes, 5 out wide. cover 2 for the Rams. Brizendine decides to run it, and he slides in Rams territory at the 45-yard line. The ball will be placed at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Man in motion for the Vikes. Dylan Alvis. Handoff up the middle. Miles Harrison bounces it out to the right side, makes a couple juke moves, stays on his feet. Tackled by about 6 Rams. Gain of about 1. Excuse me, 2. I'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Four out wide. Devin Hope in motion to the left-hand side. Brizendine has a little bit of time. Slings it out deep. Pass is too long and incomplete. It's headed for number 20, Devin Hope. This next play will be a 3rd and 8 for the Vikes. Brizendine dropping back to pass. Fires it out to his left-hand side, and the pass is incomplete. Out of the hands.
Pass intended for number 17.
Pass out of the hands of number 17, Devin McDaniels. Yet another 4th down try for the Vikes.
Receiver 18.
Vikes will attempt this 4th down try from the 44. The ball is tipped and incomplete, intended for number 82, Dylan Alvis. That will be a turnover on downs, and the Rams will take over from the 44 with 10:51 remaining in the game. Strong left for the Rams. New quarterback in. It's number 8, Zach Masoli. That rush gets him to about the 50 with another penalty flag on the field. Penalty on the field was a hold on the offense, so it'll push them back 10.
New quarterback for the Rams, number 8.
The ball will be placed on the 38-yard line.
Ball at the 30.
1st and 16 for the Rams. They come out with a strong left for new quarterback Zach Masoli. Handoff up the middle to number 34.
Again, the call goes to 34, Andrew Reeves.
Andrew Reeves with the rush. Second and about 5 for the Rams. Come out again in a strong left formation. 2 out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff up the middle. Pushes through the line, close to the first down marker. Number 25, Ladre McCullough with that first down rush.
46 in Vikings.
Ball will be placed at the 46. Handoff again up the middle to number 34, Andrew Reams.
34 gets the call, tries the left
Short
side.
gain on that run for about 1 yard. Will bring up 2nd and 9.
It's 48.
Pass over the middle is incomplete.
Number 15.
Intended for number 15, Chick Nazirum. 3rd and 9 for the Rams. Strong right formation, handoff up the middle to number 25, Ladre McCullough, who was brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2 on the play.
Right there to be 25. Ladre
It'll bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Rams. Punt unit for the Rams comes out on the field with number 15, Marquise Davenport, set to receive at his own 10. Low snap. Short punt. Punt will be grabbed at the 12-yard line. That is where DVC will start this 4th quarter possession. Man in motion to the right-hand side. Handoff up the middle. No gain on the play. Brizendine slings it out to his right. The number 7, Desmond Nisby, who cuts back up the middle, makes a couple men miss. And he is brought down at the 21-yard line.
Desmond Nisby.
Hand off at the middle to Nisby.
90.
He was brought down at about the 28-yard line.
With help from
Gain of 6 on that last play. We'll bring up a 2nd and 4 with 5:48 remaining in the game. Brizendine drops back the pass, slings it over the middle. The pass is through the hands of number 8, Christian Fuca, and incomplete.
pass was intended for
3rd and 4 for the Vikes. Brizendine fakes the handoff, slings it out to his left.
12, 8, 23.
The pass is caught
made by number 8
with the
Christian
clock
Fuca.
still moving.
Short of the first down.
Go for it.
Punt unit coming out on the field for the Vikes with 5:13 remaining in the game. Kick is a low knuckler,
7.
landing at about the 30. Is ball will be placed at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for SF City. Penalty flags on the field. "12 men on the field for the defense. We'll move the ball 5 more yards for the Rams, and it'll bring up a 1st and 5 after the penalty. Handoff to the right-hand side, and no one will touch him. Touchdown, Rams.
53 yards.
53-yard rush for number 25, Ladre McCullough. Touchdown, San Francisco City. The kick is up and good.
7 for number
The new score is the Rams 49, Vikings 0, with 4:29 remaining in the game. Short squib kick. Picked up by number 20, Devin Hope. Dances, stiff arms man, and brought down at the 38-yard line.
Ball returned by number 20, Devin Hope.
DVC will have 4:22 to put some points on the board. I formation for the Vikes. Handoff up the middle to number 22, Jake Villa. Tackled after a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Vikes.
Handoff went to number 22, Jake Villa. Raymond Ellis, 96 with the tackle. Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7.
Strong right for the Vikes. Fake handoff, pass to number 47, Anatol Schuyler, and there's another penalty flag on the field. Ineligible receiver downfield for the Vikings. Push them back, and we'll make this a 2nd and 11. Brizendine rolls out to his right. Fires it and caught by number 82, Dylan Alves. He was hit hard and pushed out in Rams territory at the 35 with 2:57 remaining in the 4th.
Spot that ball at the 34. 1st and 10.
Empty set for the Vikes. Brizendine drops back, slings it to the left-hand side, and almost intercepted. Pass falls incomplete, and it will be 2nd and 10 for the Vikes. Brizendine fires it over the middle. The pass is broken up and incomplete. Intended for number 8, Christian Fuka, and broken up by number 9, Malachi Timberlake. Third down try for the Vikes. 5 out wide, empty set. Brizendine slings it, caught. Number 82, Dylan Alves, pushed out at the 26-yard line. Bring up a 4th and about 2. continuing the run under 2 minutes. Quick drop, slung and caught. Number 82, Dylan Alves, slung out at about the 16-yard line.
Picks up the first down. Kobe Beltran takes him down. Ball will be initiated from the 16-yard line of the Rams.
Brisbane slings it to the end zone. The pass is broken up and incomplete. Excellent coverage on the play. Pass intended for number 18, Marquise Sorrell.
Second and 10.
Brisbane slinging the ball out to his left to number 20, Devin Hope. Stiff arms a man and tackled after about a 5-yard gain. There's a penalty flag on the field. Penalty will be a face mask, automatic first down. It'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Vikes. Threatening to put the ball in the end zone for the first time tonight.
They don't count. The play doesn't count.
Brisbane dropping back the pass, fires it to a fade route over the end zone. Why isn't timeout DVC with 1:23 remaining in the game? Penalty set for the Vikes.
Pass 12.
The pass is slung, broken up, and incomplete.
6 intended for 80.
That'll bring up a 4th down for the Vikes with 1:18 remaining.
Pass was intended.
Brizendine slings it out his right for a touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown will do nothing in this game, but maybe give them a little confidence going into next week.
Kicker is number 42. We have random power out. Sorry.
The kick is up and good. The new score now is DVC 7, San Francisco 49 with 1:14 remaining in the fourth. Excellent kick landing in the end zone, taken out. Some room to run at the middle. He is tackled at about the 32, and there is another flag on the field.
He's hauled in by 23, Juwan Brown.
That penalty will be on City, and will push them back another 10 yards.
Team rush. Took a knee.
The Rams decide to take a knee.
12, Matt Fajita takes the knee.
New quarterback in is Matt Fajita. take another knee
Play
in the
of the game.
final play of the game.
City College of San Francisco takes care of DVC.
The final score of this game is San Francisco City College 49, DVC 7.
DVC at 4-2.
On the season, DVC